is Fox 46. Good Day Charlotte.
Welcome back into Good Day Charlotte. Right now, a North Carolina Highway Patrol trooper is beginning his journey home years after he was hit by a car.
Trooper Christopher Wooten suffered a spinal cord injury back in 2019 in a chase that ended in a crash. And our Robin Kennedy is the only Charlotte reporter on the scene of today's procession home. Robin, good morning.
Good morning, Jason and Wyatt. I'm off camera now because any minute now we are waiting that caravan that is going to bring Trooper Christopher Wooten back home to Cramerton from Atlanta. He's been in Atlanta here for almost 2.5 years undergoing treatments. He's been at the Shepherd Center here in Atlanta. They specialize in spinal cord injuries, and he was paralyzed from the neck down back in July of 2016. That is when he was injured in a motorcycle crash. He was chasing a suspect, Dante Kilgo. Police say Kilgo blew through a red light at the intersection of Tuckasegee Road and Queen City Drive in Charlotte, and then Wooten was hit by a pickup truck, knocked off of his motorcycle and paralyzed from the neck down. He has had such a long journey here in Atlanta, and he has been actually waiting back in Cramerton for renovations to his home to meet his needs when he comes back home. So he was released from the Shepherd Center in February 2020, and he's been waiting in Atlanta for those renovations to his home in Cramerton. We have been waiting on state troopers here. We've seen several of them go in to Trooper Wooten's home in Atlanta, and they are going to be coming out, escorting him, 3 troopers from 3 different states all the way home to North Carolina. It's going to be very special, and they have opened the gates here in Atlanta to allow those troopers to come through. And we've seen bike units from the Georgia State Patrol this morning and North Carolina troopers, and we are so excited to share this homecoming with you. We're going to go ahead and send it back to you guys, though, because it looks like it's not quite happening yet. So we'll be sure to bring it to you just as soon as it does happen.
Well, Robin, you had the chance to sit down with Trooper Wooten and his wife. I can only imagine the joy and just the wait to get to this day that they've been feeling.
That's right. They sure have, and such a special time for this to be happening right before Thanksgiving. It's actually their favorite holiday. Trooper Wooten telling me that he loves family food and football. He's a Washington football fan, so he was super excited about their win over the Panthers earlier on Sunday. So we did talk about that. He actually met Ron Rivera, who's of course now their coach in Washington, but he met him when he was coach of the Panthers and said such a nice guy. So he had so many amazing opportunities as a state trooper. He's so grateful for those, and just that is the message that he wants folks to take home with them and his journey home to Cramerton. You know, he says he's been through a lot of challenges, of course, but the main message is just to be grateful for what you have. He said, you know, he could sit and dwell on this, but he does not, because he is just very thankful that he's alive, frankly, and able to share with his family this Thanksgiving. So he just says, you know, be grateful for what you have. And another thing he told me is, he and his wife both, they took some trips before all of this happened back in 2019, and they said they are so glad they didn't postpone those trips, that they were just, you know, able to take those, and, you know, you never know what happens or what may happen. So they said, you know, be grateful and live life. Those are their messages this Thanksgiving for everyone.
All right, well, Robin, we're gonna stay with you and keep watching this shot here because we know that that procession, that escort from Atlanta to Cramerton is going to start here any moment. So thank you for the update, Robin. We'll check back in with you here in just a second when that kicks off.